One shot, do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You better lose yourself in the music the moment you own it. You better never let it go. To never let it go. To never let it go. To never let it, never let it, never let it go. Lose yourself in the music the moment you own it. You better never let it go.
Welcome back to another amazing episode of Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon. If you like these episodes and you are excited about these new episodes that just happen to be after the Tree of Life incident, please leave a like down below, subscribe to the channel, and let me just get my mouse up to the right part. You may notice that my screen is a little bit funny, but that's okay. I just got a new screen. But anyways, so let's continue with the story. Yeah. And end to beginnings. The final chapter. Oof. Just spit all over my screen. Where are we? Huh? Isn't this... Bushy Lee, wake up! Hurry! Wait. It can't be. Bushy Lee, don't go! Don't go into the light, Bushy Lee! Ow, 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 ow! You idiot! Bushy Lee! Thank goodness! You had me worried there. Shell Shocker. What, do you think I would die that easy? But... where are we? Look, Bushy Lee. Is that? So we're back to the some kind of forest. Isn't that view pretty? Could it be? It's got to be a magical tree. No, it's the Tree of Life. It really is the Tree of Life. We've only seen it withered and dying, so it's hard to recognize, but that's gotta be how the Tree of Life is supposed to look. I never imagined it would be so beautiful. Pretty spiffy, isn't it? Look at all the different colors. Excuse me. This is the way it should be, I'm sure of it. Oh! What's that? It's coming right at us. What could it be? What could it be? It's... Exernia? Whoa, somebody popped out of the light. Who are you? I am Exernius. I think that's how you pronounce the name. I am the Tree of Life. You are the Tree of Life? Yes, the Tree of Life made incarnate. This is Primeval Forest. As you can see, the Tree of Life has revived. This is all due to the actions of YouTube. Then what happened to dark matter? It is gone. Its darkness will not fall on this world if found peace at last. It turned into a gentle light which faded into dark nothingness. As a result, this world is no longer being drawn in toward the sun. Then that means, yes, the world has been saved by YouTube. We thank you. Bushy Lee! I know, Shell Shocker! We did it! We really did it! We did it! Shell Shocker and Bushy Lee, watch out. Ah! Wonk. Then I spit on my thing. Owie, owie, ow! Seriously, I told you to slow it down. What did you think would happen at that speed? Jirachi, and Selby too. I just couldn't wait to give you and Shell Shocker a big old hug, but I may have underestimated my speed a bit. But it's fine. Because you did it, Shell Shocker, Bushy Lee. You two are amazing. Wasn't sure you'd really be able to do it, but you did it. Thanks, Jirachi and Selby. But how did you even know? Arceus told everyone what happened. Arceus did? Yeah. He sent a message. He sent a message out to all the Pokemon in the world. He said that the planet was safe now. The darkness that had been covering the world has been swept away, and the sun is back to the way it should be. Everyone is ecstatic and celebrating. I had no idea. Well, now you do. That's why I was so happy that I just wanted to grab you up and squeeze you till you... Huh? Why did you dodge? Because you always go too fast, Jirachi. It would hurt to be hit at that speed. That's not a hug, that's a body slam. Really? Yeah. I'm glad you're so happy, but I don't think I need a body slam to prove it. Blah! Huh? That's curious. I was just about to envelope Shell Shocker in my found embrace, but Shell Shocker seems to have disappeared. Ampharos. Oh, if it isn't my Bushy Lee. And now Bushy Lee has disappeared as well. Perhaps you should look behind you, Ampharos, like gnarly. Esper! Bushy Lee, you did it! I imagine it was no easy thing to defeat Dark Matter as you did, but you protect our world. You did a fine job. But where is Shell Shocker? Didn't Shell Shocker go somewhere? Or did Shell Shocker go somewhere? Behind you, Ampharos. Oh! What are you doing, skulking about back there? Was the battle so exhausting? No, I believe it is only because you ran into Shell Shocker not so long ago. Like, dude. What? Moi? You really never know where you are or where you're going to do. Never mind how you managed to barrel someone over just keep on walking. Shell Shocker, forgive me. I offer my most sincere apologies. Are you alright? Yeah, I'll survive. I was just playing dead so you wouldn't hit me again. We're back, Chief. You did a fine job, Shell Shocker. You beat Dark Matter. Thanks, Ampharos. This is pretty nice. Praise me a bit more. I did a really good job. Oops. Give an inch and some people will take a mile, huh? Do you remember that it was only because of our efforts that the Tree of Life stopped from flying right off the planet, right? Yeah, I won't forget that. It was thanks to you all. that this world was saved. And that's why everyone's so happy right now. So just keep pondering on whatever. We saved the whole world! It's amazing! Do you know how amazing it is? Do you, Bushy Lee? I guess we should be praising you a bit more too, huh, Bushy Lee? Huh? Me? I just went BAM on the little crystal ball there. Ha ha ha, looks like Bushy Lee is not as accustomed to all the attention. I'm not that fond of Shell Shocker's peering, but I am glad. I'm so very glad that you both made it back, Esper. Esper! Beep 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 beep! Oh, that is the expedition gadget ringing. They all took out their expedition gadgets. Can anyone hear me? Denene! Is that you, Denene? Shell Shocker, you're alright then? Thank the stars. There we go. And Bushy Lee? What about Bushy Lee? Alive and kicking right here with us. We are all in Primeval Forest now. Oh, Chief! Yes? Your hard-working Chief is here, as is Jirachi. We are all fine. Forget him, Denene. If you're calling us like this, then that's right. I am not turned into stone anymore. Everyone that explored the prehistoric ruins is back to normal. Marwell, Bumblebee, Brizzle, and I managed to get hold of Archon a little while ago. He's up on Revelation Mountain. I tried to reach Swirlix, but he was too busy stuffing herself with perfect apples to top. Everyone's okay, and it's all thanks to you, Shell Shocker and Bushy Lee. Thank you both so much. Sniff, sniff. That's great. That's really great to hear. And then we're back into a flashback. I couldn't save you. Don't apologize for that. You fought so hard for all of us after that, and that's why we can still talk together like this. So, Chief, we're all headed back to Society headquarters now. Got it. We'll all celebrate back at headquarters when we're home together. Yes, sir. We'll see you then there. Beep boop. So the other Pokemon who were turned to stone should all be back to normal. Then that means that Entei and the Latias and all the rest of them are fine. And everyone in the village, my old pops, I'm so glad. Ah, man, I can't hold it anymore. Shell Shocker, you must have had bottled up many emotions to make it this far. You did just take your time, child. Yeah, we forgot Xerneas. As for the rest of you, I would say it's about time we all headed home. Back to Lively Town. Yeah, we just totally ignore Xerneas. And so Bushy Lee and the Expedition Society members returned to Lively Town. Upon their return, they were welcomed with overwhelming congratulations and thanks. And various members who had been separated for so long were reunited at last. With the world safe together, they shared their joy and gratitude. And several days later, Esper, thank you. We owe you a great deal for your help. That's quite alright. You gave me a place to be when I had nowhere left to go. I should be thanking you. You be careful on your way home. And the same goes for you, Shellshocker and Bushy Lee. Yep. Thanks for giving us the time off to go visit Ampharos. Give our best to the good people of Serene Village. We will. Alright, let's head out. Then we'll be off now. Take care! Enjoy yourselves! Thanks to the world's being at peace in the good offices of the chief of the Expedition Society, of course. Shellshocker and Bushy Lee took a bit of time off from exploring in order to return home to Serene Village. Kinda like this song. The plan had always been for Esper to return home to the village. And although they knew that the villagers were safe and things were back to normal, they still couldn't not help worrying. And so they decided to return home for a short visit. The first time that I stood here and saw Lively Town with my own eyes, it all seemed so exciting, new and exciting. Looking at it now, that memory seems like it was a really long time ago. Thank goodness everyone returned back to normal after being turned to stone. Bushy Lee, Shellshocker, I know I've said it before, but thank you for saving our world. It's a mysterious thing, isn't it? First I heard that Bushy Lee was a human all that long time ago in the village, but to think that it was actually an incredible ancient Pokemon that called Bushy Lee to this world, or that Bushy Lee had fought dark matter before in the ancient past. I know what you mean. I was shocked too when I heard about it from Selby, about Mew and all that stuff. I can't really say anything about it, since I don't remember that time myself. It doesn't matter whether you remember it or not. You did your duty, Bushy Lee, both in the past and now, again. Whenever the world needed you, Bushy Lee, you answered the call and came to save us from the dangers that had befallen us. And you are our hero, Bushy Lee. I hope you don't ever forget that. That's right, Bushy Lee is my hero too. So go on, Bushy Lee. Show some pride. See? Like this. Stop, Shellshocker. Just stop. I hate it when you make that face. What? Why? Thanks, Esper, and you too, Shellshocker. Ah. Huh? Wait a second. If I came to this world a long time ago in the past, then I must have gone back to the human world after battling dark matter, right? Probably because I done what I came here to do. But we got rid of dark matter, and now the world is at peace again. So what is going to happen to me? Now that I've done my duty, what will happen to me? I guess I'll be going back to the human world and leaving this place. I might have to say goodbye to everyone. Huh? What is it, Bushy Lee? You're being a stick in the mud. So I wonder what kind of human we were. You know what? We could have been red. That's it. We could have been red. Or any of the other colors, or rocks. You seem deep in thought. Is there something on your mind? Yeah? Oh, well, okay then. As far as you're... as long as you're fine. Now let's get going. I can't wait to see everyone again. Bam! Through valleys, over mountains, Shellshocker, Bushy Lee, and Esper made their way back to Serene Village. And at last... We're here, Serene Village. What do you think? Will everyone be blown away to see us back? Everyone, we're back. What? Huh? Esper, did you do something? Everyone's gone? What could have happened? Bushy Lee, Shellshocker, Esper. Welcome home! Whoa! Welcome home, you guys. How did you all know we were even coming right now? Esper told us. Esper, you did? And then we all decided to surprise you. Seriously? I can't believe you left us out of the loop like that. Well, like, dude, I did. It only seemed natural when Deerling first mentioned it. Even if Esper hadn't told us, though, we all knew you were coming back. Don't underestimate the power of the Kecleon's Shop Information Network, or RCS. In any case, you have done the village proud. Shellshocker and Bushy Lee, you have saved our whole world after all. Sniffle. I knew you could do it. I knew all along that it was all because you had a great teacher like me to guide you. I don't know. I think you might be wrong on that front, Vice Principal. Shellshocker! Bushy Lee! I just spit all over my screen. Thank you! Yes, that's sure did do same for you. Your two have grown up to be pretty fantastic. I'm being perfectly frank, but I'd had my doubts about you. I'm sure for underestimating you all this time, and thank you. Yeah, thanks. Thank you so much, everybody. And we're so glad you're all back to normal. Oh, but where is Mr. Nuzley? Nuzley? You mean he came back to this village? Yes, though he didn't do much to announce his presence, or that was what I had heard anyway. Nuzley Nuzley left. Pops, we went all around the village apologizing. He went all around the village apologizing to everyone, good and proper. But in the end, after that Nuzley had done, he couldn't bear it to face Bushy Lee again. And so he left not so long ago. I think that Mr. Nuzley was very sincere in regretting what he did. We don't hold anything against him. He was far-fetched. He was being controlled by another. After all, he's hardly to blame for his actions. Although he couldn't yet face Bushy Lee, he did say that he would be back again someday without fail. wanted me to tell you that, Bushy. Time can heal most things, even if some hurts seem insurmountable at first. Could you see fit? Could you see fit to wait for him? Leslie. Pops, you're really okay. I was worried about you, you know. Yes, child. You know, when I think on it now, in all the years we've shared, I don't believe I've once told you how proud I am of you. We may not share blood, but that's no excuse from me to not be a better parent. Forgive me. You did good, Shellshocker. And I thank you for that. Pops. Mwah! Shellshocker. Sniff. Alright, everybody. Let's all hear it for Shellshocker and Bushy Lee. Hip hip hooray! And so Shellshocker and Bushy Lee were heaped with pride, praise, and thanks. Not only were the villagers thrilled to see the world at peace once again, they were also curious to know what had happened around the world. And so everyone gathered together at old Caracosa's home. Every last Pokemon in Serene Village. To hear Shellshocker recount the tale of the greatest adventure yet. And that's how we learned that Bushy Lee had come to this world way back in the past, and fought alongside the ancient Pokemon Mew against Dark Matter. And at the end of their battles, Dark Matter was stopped, wasn't it? Right. Yeah, it was stopped by something. Because the stars were, what was it about the stars? Come on, don't leave us hanging now. Ha ha ha. The tale became even more exciting in the telling, thanks to everyone's good humor, and a fine time was had by all. When the party finally broke up late that night, everyone went their separate ways, each returning to their home. Except for Bushy Lee, who had nowhere to go but the empty house Nuzleaf had left. Instead, Bushy Lee stayed the night in the warm home Shellshocker had grew up in. And Caracosa was all too happy to have them both home again. Shellshocker's room, it's been so long since I was last here. Alright, bed's all made. Wasn't today such a blast, Bushy Lee? But now I'm exhausted. Maybe I talk too much. Yawn. I can't stay up another minute. I'm calling it a night. Sleep tight, Bushy Lee. Pop. Shellshocker really was tired, huh? But it really was a fun day. I wonder how long these fun times can continue. These happy days with Shellshocker and everyone. I wonder when I'll have to leave. I can't remember what happened in the past, so I have no idea how long I was here for then. I guess I'm pretty tired too. I think I'll just lie down for a bit. Oh yeah, I guess what I should really be wondering about is not when I'll have to leave, but whether I want to. I love this world. I want to stay with Shellshocker and everyone else I've met. That's right. I don't want to leave. I've got to try to find a way that I can stay here in this world. There has to be a way. I'll start looking for it tomorrow. A way to stay. Ah, it's a beautiful morning. Bushy Lee is still out like a log, but I feel up and ready to go. I guess I'll just go for a little walk on my own. Huh? What's that light? It looks like it'll land over on the hill with a big tree. Hey Pops! Or Pops, hey Pops! Get a look at this! Huh? Shellshocker is gone already? I wonder where. Oh, Bushy Lee, good morning. You must have been tuckered out. You've slept half the morning away. What's that? You want to know where Shellshocker has gone off to? The last I heard, Shellshocker was planning to pop over the hill with the big tree. The hill with the tree? That sure brings back some memories. Maybe I'll wander up there myself. Alright, so hold on 1 second. I gotta pause this. Sorry about that. Let's go to the tree. Or at least check around the area. I remember the first mystery dungeon, well not we, but I was able to, like, go and see, not go and see, what am I talking about? Yeah. Oh crap, what was I talking about? The secret base. You were able to go ahead and change it however you want. To either a custom image, or a Pikachu, or a Jigglypuff, or whatever. But anyways, I'll talk about that after this. Shellshocker! Oh, good morning, Bushy Lee. Bushy Lee, come over here. It feels nice under the clouds. It's true. Now that I think about it, we were sitting under the clouds just like this. You remember? Back when we first met, you and I came up this hill, and I told you about my dream. I remember. This is where I gave you that scarf too. This is where Emperors let us become Junior Expedition Society members. This is where we decided to leave the village and set out together. There are so many memories up here. It's true, I remember so many times. It's no wonder though. This is a great spot. The wind feels so nice up here. I really want to stay in this world. That's it. Shellshocker. And Bushy Lee told Shellshocker what was coming. Bushy Lee! And now, how the role that Bushy Lee had to play in this world had come to an end. Before long, it would be time to return to the human world. And yet Bushy Lee wished to stay right here in this world. And so, if you hear a noise, just ignore it. It's my other computer's trying to work. But anyways, and so they needed to find a way for Bushy Lee to stay. So Bushy Lee explained to Shellshocker on that day, there on the hill with the big tree, more than anything else. I want to stay here with you, Shell Shocker. I don't ever want to say goodbye. Thank you. Thank you, Bushy Lee. Shell Shocker? Bushy Lee, do you know why I came here? I was a light falling here, onto this hill. That light was actually Eternius. Eternius? When he found me here, Eternius said that he was here to wake me. Eternius came to wake Shellshocker? He said he promised me. Why would Eternius promise me something like that? And it all seemed like some kind of a weird joke. But when I touched Eternius' horns, I understood. I remembered. Bushy Lee, the truth is, I'm Mew. Mew? That Mew? The one who... Yeah. Back when Selby told me that he thought this battle would be my battle to fight, I knew somehow, that he was right. It was like something just clicked. Although I had no idea what it meant then, but once I touched Eternius, I finally got it. In my previous life, I was Mew. In a previous life? Well, it makes sense. Because it was a human in Mew. So, Bushy Lee, when we met a long time ago, way longer than we can even imagine, and when we fought way back then in the past, we defeated Dark Matter thanks to the stars' alignment just right. Or that's what we thought, but that wasn't really true. Bushy Lee, you and you defeated Dark Matter using all your strength. But it's no good to just defeat Dark Matter. All the hatred inside Dark Matter rains down upon the world, so that Dark Matter would be reborn in the distant future, and it's like Dark Matter told us in this battle. Yeah, in this battle. In other words, the last time we fought Dark Matter, we actually failed. You messed up. I messed up. So I was prepared to take responsibility. I sent my own spirit into the future to be born as Shellshocker. Shellshocker. You. Bushy Lee. It wasn't the Behem that made you lose all your memories. It was me. I or Mew erased your memories. It was what you agreed to before you came to this world. I agreed to have my memories erased. We'd made all those plans, like sealing the luminous water and all that, but I realized if we just depended on what we already knew, we'd just repeat the same mistake. We couldn't win like that. Dark Matter was born from the negative emotions lurking within ancient Pokemon. Some of those emotions originated from Mew as well. But when I accepted Dark Matter disappeared, along with the part of it that came from Mew. It was my battle. I was fighting to forgive Mew, to forgive myself. The moment that I accepted Dark Matter, I set in motion my own destruction as a part of Dark Matter. It's not you who has to go, Bushy Lee. It's me. What's happening? Shellshocker! I asked Eternius for one more favor, and I remember everything. I knew I would disappear, but I wanted to at least tell you, Bushy Lee. I had to explain. I begged him not to make me disappear before I at least got to do that. So I'm glad he kept his end of the bargain. It's a strange feeling. I'm Mew, but at the same time, I'm not. I'm Shell Shocker too, you know. I'm not the same Mew I was back then. The part of me that is Mew is filled with joy at finally having done what I was meant to do. But the part of me that is Shell Shocker hates that I have to give up my own dreams right when I was just getting started, and hates that I have to say goodbye to you. Just so you know, Bushy Lee, I really wanted to stay with you too, Bushy Lee. I actually wanted to stay with you forever, but the light, Shell Shocker. I guess I'm out of time. Just remember that this world really only keeps going because everyone supports one another. They live every day accepting one another. The one who taught that truth to a self-centered fool like me is you, Bushy Lee. Shell Shocker, I had a lot of fun getting to have a dream, getting to meet you, getting to live. Shell Shocker, wait! Thank you. It was all because of you, Bushy Lee. I'll be fine. I'm always fine, aren't I? So Bushy Lee, do me one last favor, and don't you cry. Shell Shocker is... No, it can't be. This isn't how it was supposed to end. Is this why I chose to fight, forget everything? Did I know that this was the only way things could end? Did I have to forget to be able to go through with it all for the sake of the Pokemon world, and most of all for Shell Shocker? Shell Shocker! Shell Shocker! And yeah, we were just crying. Yeah, sorry if you can hear the annoying computer on that side. Alright, I think this is where, yeah, credits. So, my review of this game, I would say I would give it a 9.5. The reason why I give it a 9.5 out of 10 is because, well, everything up to the dialogue part is great. The graphics is great, the gaming is great, just playing, but there's also the issue of too much dialogue. And I understand that they need to put out the story in the game, but there was a lot of times that they just repeat themselves, and which was kind of a pain. But other than that, I really like this game. Maybe comes to this my second favorite mystery dungeon game. My first one was Blue Rescue Team. just because it wasn't much dialogue and made you think a lot more. It was a lot more challenging, but with this game, you had to catch up with Mega Evolution and everything in the first 1, 2, 3 or 4 previous mystery dungeons, and the story actually kept entwined pretty well. Like, there was no confusing part about it. Like, obviously you had the going up and then you had the climax and then you go down a little slope. The story actually connected pretty well. So I'm not mad at all. I really enjoyed this game. And I know that there's going to be side quests after this credit thing and that's what we'll take on next. So if you guys like these episodes, make sure you please leave a like down below, subscribe to the channel, comment and share freely. One big thing I want to make sure you guys know is that we will be continuing the game until we complete the whole game. We may not keep it as a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday project, but we will keep it in as a project because we'll have more free time to do more side quests. I'm not sure how many side quests there are, but I do want to connect the connection orb to every, I think it's 720 20 Pokemon in this game. I'm not really sure, because I don't think there's Hoopla or Hoopa, Volcania, or the other one that I can't think of right now. If there is, I don't know. I haven't really paid. No, there is another Pokemon, but I just don't know if that one is actually in this game. Actually, I'm trying to figure out 4th and 5th generation Pokemon. Well, no, not 4th generation, but 5th generation Pokemon in particular. There's some legendary Pokemon I have not been able to really discover, but let me just... But overall, I give this a 9.5, if not maybe a 9.7, 9.8. The dialogue wasn't too bad, but it was annoying to see it talk in circles. The flashbacks, they could have gone without the flashbacks, but ideas for the next game though may not, the programmers of the next game may not be listening to me. Okay, so you're able to pick your own character. You're able to have your second character. Why don't you make the game have a third character in it? Because in an expedition team, there's 3 Pokemon that they, like in the game, they said that 3 Pokemon would be the ideal team that you should have. But you can go up to 4 Pokemon on your expedition mission. So, I don't know. Probably make a third person on it. Another idea you could do is do free roam, where you can connect with other players. That would be a great idea too. I know Pelipper Island you can do that, but that's only in Pelipper Island, and not everybody understands Pelipper Island that well. Necessarily, you can get codes and go to Pelipper Island and do those missions to get more islands, but we won't do the codes until we run out of places to go, and we have 16 new places that we need to check out. The other thing is, although this is a lot of information in the story mode, or in the game, but probably make more than one story mode. Like, okay, Tree Life and Dark Matter and everything else, that's great and all, but probably, I don't know, like, if you remember from Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Darkness, the main story was it was all about Dialga, Primal Dialga, and Primal Dialga. But, anyways. So, yeah. If you guys like these episodes and you're actually excited to look at more of these videos, please leave a like down below, subscribe to the channel, comment and share freely, as I will see you guys, if I can get my mouse to the right screen. I'll see you guys in the next episode. See you all soon.